What is good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Quackers TV with me. You all know it by now, but I'm going to say it again because I'm a narcissistic little prick. QTV. Emphasis on the QT because I am one. You see I'm hyped up now. You see I'm excited. This is a big episode. I've got a lot coming your way. Packing in everything we can straight away. Getting on with my day when we get that little message that you might have spotted. We all know I've had issues with Jose. We all know I stripped him of captaincy for being a little bitchy, whiny prat. Then he comes and says shit like this. Look, I'm sorry to have to be telling you this, but I don't see my future here. If you remember from the last episode, I just survived a car crash. And my captain comes to me saying, boss, I hate you, basically. Boss, I want to fuck your mother. That's basically what Jose's saying to me right now. And unfortunately, unlike Carlos Soler, who's a loyal little legend, to be honest, this guy he's just a waste man, to be honest. I don't know if his mum didn't love him or like his nan beat him up as a child, but clearly he's got some sort of fucking issues with being happy, because the second he finds happiness, he wants gone. I guess I got confidence now about it.
Just wanna start this interview by saying Jose Gayavich, and that was a bit move. So come that me bro. Let's start a truce just to screw over that lil cook.
I respect that. He is a cuck. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, me and my evil rival who literally blew up my car, we've got a truce now. We're good. She literally shot my 3-star players and we're good. That is how much of a snake this lad is. Jose makes everyone a little bit Gaia. It's gone. Nickname no more. Sexy celebration no more. We don't want him anymore. He's done with us. And not just that, yeah. He did it before a cup game. We've got the Spanish Super Cup, which you know, if you know anything about Spanish football, or you know anything about football, because you know, I'm kind of a genius like that. The 4 best teams in Spain qualify for this. And being number 1, being the best team in Spain, I'd rather not lose my crown, like I'm just about to lose my bitch ex-captain. A Jorke though, into Harvey Barnes, should put us level. I confused Harvey Barnes with an equaliser, that's why I said level. Maybe I meant upper level, because we should be upper level on these whiny little fots, but you know.
It's like, if I want to kill myself, I will. It's not hard to die. I could do it like right now. You know, I want to say this is a low point for me, boys and girls. But I once had a 7-year-old come up to me and tell me to stop moving to his girl because a girl in my class needed a plaster put on her knee. So yeah, I've probably felt lower than this, to be honest, so hopefully it doesn't get much worse, because I could use some positivity in my life. Harvey Barnes with a beautiful little run and picked out perfectly. Ludovic Ajorque into Harvey. It's some great football from the boys. Absolutely beautiful fit by right here. 1 touch, 2 touch. What do you want? Find the gap. Oblak is quivering in that right now. Scared. He does not want this. Oh god, Ajorque. I'm not going to lie. That is where we miss Patty Bamford. I don't want to say Ajorque just doesn't have that in him, but he doesn't. And Atletico, they walk forward. The press just isn't there. The midfield's just not there. And Daniel the Super saying, we're working on his replacement right now. His replacement is already at the club in training to take his position over. I will leave it up to you to find out.
You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of collisionous junk!
But I do not think you need to know why. 2-0 down against Atletico de Madrid. Carrasco, oh my god, Daniel. It could have been so much worse. And you know, as we march on forward with Goncalves, we've got to count our lucky stars, because we don't deserve that. We've been butchered. We've looked like a prime piece of meat here, as we've been sliced through by the Atletico's attack. Ajorque with the chance to get us level, but we march on forward again. Yunus the Moose driving into the gap. The All-American has smelt some freedom and he's going for... Wait, what? The bastard did it! We may have been behind. We may have been struggling, but this is what we do. We fight back. When everyone says go away, when everyone says no, when everyone says you're pushing your luck now, darling, We keep pushing, we keep thriving, and we keep living. Yunus the Moose Musa, the All-American, Captain America himself, with a beautiful run and an even pinger. I meant Penger and Piffer. Don't even know what I was going for there. But Dejan Kuleski's got me lost for words too. I could have been. Boys, I'm telling you, someone call an ambulance, because Simeone's lads are going to get beat down so hard they're going to think they've ended up in Australia after this one. I am hyped up. You need to be too, because Yunus the Moose nearly unleashed but spectacularly missed. Delightful. But we march on forward. Oh, so close but so far. We keep fighting. Swirls into Lima. I'm not gonna lie, boys, that one's painful. After all the good work, after the comeback.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I don't want to say it's undeserved, because you get what you deserve. But we've just been born into the poorest family in the world with no legs after saving the world in our previous life. Some things in life just can't be justified, and that is one of them. Our uncle does diddle us. Well, that's what it feels like anyway. It's Thomas Lima. And I'm going to call him Lima just to wind up people. Beats us down and leaves us in the dirt. But Brenner could have made it level. But boys, I feel like there's more to this. I don't know what it is. As we march through again, Kulewski finds Brenner again. But nope. We just need that finishing touch. And I can feel it coming. There may not be long left. But if you know anything about Kieran, you know it doesn't take him long to come forward and attack. You know how hard I'm feeling this.
Then what the fuck is stopping us from just throwing ourselves off a bridge and giving up and saying, yeah, the planet is dying, the government hates us, the animals are leaving, the aliens aren't contacting us, we might be alone, it just might be you and me, but that's okay, because do you really need anyone else?
Weston into Brenner, beautiful little cutting, blocked, but he keeps scrapping, cuts it back, must be short. The go-go gadget extender leg comes out and just like that. So close but so far. And it's okay, boys. I just got a delightful comment in my latest video from Punai Smasher. Hey whackers, love the vid. Too bad you sound like a 59-year-old virgin whose only sexual experience is warming up an Aunt Bessie's Yorkshire pudding and sticking your 0.33 recurring inch chode in between its hot pockets. Big fan, love the series.
Hey champ, that's really interesting. Next time, keep it to yourself.
Well, at least telling Jose Guy to fuck off there was pretty cathartic, as we sell him for 90 million, and you're all going to be wondering who's his replacement going to be. It's Quackers, it's Mr. Extravagant. And he's going for a big one. Robin Gosens, the German goose himself, joins the Quackman on the sidelines. We're immediately going to train for a left back. It's going to take him a while to get there, but strength, pace, power, and big dick energy. Speaking of, Pedri, the little angel himself, shows the fight we need from this club. He is back. Maybe only on the bench this episode, but with Robin Gosling starting as well. We've got Atletico. We're out for revenge. I've already told you, they're going to end up in hospital one way or another. If it hasn't been the cup final, or the cup semi-final, sorry, you know, when you're used to winning as many trophies as me, you kind of confuse everything with finals. You know, I'm a big game player. We've got a chance here to rub Atletico's face into the dirt and get some revenge. And Dejan Kuleski, Yunus Musa, it's a good block from Ewan Perez, but you have to think it's a good sign of things to come. As Weston McKennie fires in Brenner, and he must score, but his touch is looser than a virgin in a whorehouse. Weston can't quite hold his run the way America are holding out on Jeremy, because it's going straight to the moon.
Why are you gay?
just to throw this out there, yeah. There's nothing wrong with being gay. It just kind of works with Jose Guy's name. You know, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that. I feel like all logical people get that, but you know, I'm going to be famous one day, so if it comes back to bite me in the arse, it does. Speaking of biting the arse, Dejan Kuleski, what a fucking goal, No, you ain't even my son. You're my number one child after that one. He had to replace Goncalo the Goat Guedes, the biggest of big game Donnies. And guess what he goes and does? He splits that defence open. We said we looked like butchered meat as some spit went straight down the wrong hole right there. So I'm going to be trying to avoid killing myself as I finish this fucking run or whatever it is. We said he had to replace the big Donny. Speaking of replacements, obviously EA is fucking shit and how Pedro is injured still. He had to replace big Donny Goncalo, and he did it with, oh for fuck's sake. Look, boys and girls, I'm not gonna lie. I tried to keep
fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No,
it really does.
Fuck this shit, I'm
I
out.
literally played this song that got me a copyright.
I don't know what the fuck
just
just
because I wanted to
happened,
be
but
so
I don't
hyped
really
up.
care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Now this video when it absolutely bangs, because you know one day it will, because I'm fucking amazing. I won't be able to claim any money on it. And Robin Gossen's, I wish I could claim money back on because I do not miss Jose Gallo. Anyone who said I did can suck out.
Yes, the little Cheeto-haired bitch has ran off again.
As you can see, Quackers ran away with his tail between his legs again. Patty B is back though, and so are Valencia in the cup. Goals from Ajorque and two, I promise you, from Tony Lato of all people, the left back, who's putting pressure on the big 50 million signing Robin Gosens.
Goodness gracious!
But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Valladolid finally actually got it right for once versus Valencia. And we have to get back on winning ways. We're already behind the 8 ball, and Brenner with a beautiful finish from the young man. Ajorque didn't start this in great form, so to see Brenner banging like that, you've got to say it's looking good for him. As Weston McKennie drives through... wrong bit for a second ever, lads, my apologies. Weston McKennie drives through, and what do we say to the fucking haters, Weston? We drop kick the shit out of them. Weston, the Captain America, because I haven't used that nickname yet. McKennie.
America! America! Fuck yeah!
America, you can't claim that Harvey Barnes goal, lads. I don't know why you just played that. Ludovic Ajorque, though, he heard me talking shit. He heard me chatting shit. And the keeper's going to pay for it. The keeper gets... I don't want to say banged, because he didn't even get banged. He just got fucking scorped like he's a fucking ice cream cone. Ludovic Ajorque with a big, big goal for the boys. Back on track. 2 wins in a row. And maybe, just maybe, this episode won't be as diabolical as we all feel like. Just for you boys wondering what, there's still a signing to come. There's still a cheeky little signing to come. But for now, we've got a ridiculously long loading screen because PS5s are massively overrated. And a picture of Pedro Goncalves, who you've got to say, after the ridiculous early season form, has fallen off. Speaking of falling off, we are in the cup against 7th placed Real Madrid. If we were ever going to beat them, if we are ever going to get revenge for that last minute Benzema header, it is now. The Estadio Mestalla hosts as Chun Koopminers, the captain instead of Carlos de Solarbeam Soler, is leading the troops out, ready for war. Speaking of Pedro Goncalves, who just heard us talking the most breeze with the most conviction, plays it to Patty B.
I can't believe you've done this.
Martin Odegaard though, into Karim Benzema, the sexual blackmailer himself. Oh no. Oh thank fuck. I know he got fucking toasted there. That man just buttered me up. And to be fair, Odegaard's literally buttering me up in real life. That guy is a sexual god of the camera and I fucking adore him. Speaking of adoring players though, it's Paddy Bamford back on his debut with some beautiful play. This is what I said the Jorke doesn't have. Look at this little link up with Troy and Coop Miners. As he leads a Coop, breaching their defence and putting us 1-0 ahead against Real Madrid. God, I hate saying that. I cringe saying it the way I just said that. I'm hyped, and if you're wondering how I'm hyped, it's meth. Yes, it's literally meth, don't you worry. I have an addiction, it's probably a problem. I also have a problem, because Real Madrid knocked us out in the fucking cup last game. We want bloody revenge. Last time we played these fucking little bellends. I'm going to stop swearing now, because I know I've got some sensitive viewers who are going to get slapped by mummy dearest, so... Last time we played these frickin' fricks, they fricked us in the frick hole. So we're going to get them back now. 1-0 already, game set match. We are coming for them. We are. Oh my god, he just got taken out. That guy just got his shoes coat and his hat taken. It's not going to be Hazard. I can hazard a guess at that. It's going to be Asenjo. It's going to be Meslier with a beautiful save. He has been in fine form all episode. What a keeper he has been. Nearly 80 rated now, and you've got to think he's only going better. Beautiful block though from Weston. Nah, it's not Weston McKennie. It's Daniel the Super Saiyan Huas, showing he might still have a few tricks left. The old dog ain't getting taken round back anytime soon. It's Daniel Huas on Eden Hazard though, and he loses his man exactly as I start hype. Oh my god, they're toying with him. Oh, this is brutal. Oh no, that's not fair. Speaking of not fair, speaking of cheat codes, the Baguette Buffon rides again. Pedri into the Bamford man, into Pedri. It might not have ended up in a goal, but how much have you boys missed that little bit of link up? Get the trio in, get the third musketeer, get Carlos de Sola being back, and you've got to think there's going to be some big goals coming as Fede Valverde whips his man like a little bitch.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Fede Valverde sends Robin Gosens flying away because he is a weak little bitch. Whips it into Marco the Super Sub Asenjo. Fuck's sake, I just want to be excited. Stop fucking me in the ass. So can someone play the Angry Twitch theme again? Because like I need some sort of motivation. Ah, I got Greg's hot chocolate. Sick. Let me just have a quick sip of this. You know what that tastes like, boys? That tasted like a mollywhopping. It tasted like tomfoolery finally coming to an end. It tasted like a team about to get beaten the fuck down. Let's find out who it is as Valverde drives through the defence again. Oh wow, he just spun him. Okay, so Nordi Mukweli just got treated like a little Beyblade and completely embarrassed in front of his friends and family. I've heard his girlfriend has disowned him. You're wondering, I don't usually show subs unless something's happened. EA man, fix your bloody game. I have to sub off Bamford because despite playing perfectly fine for 60 minutes, he is apparently injured. Grand, so we put Harvey, the bargain bucket, up top. Oh god. You know what the worst part is? All of my sound effects, literally every single one, has been moved like 5 seconds forward randomly for no apparent reason. And I'm going to have to spend 10 minutes bloody editing them all back into place. This is going to be grand. As Valencia drive on forward, 80th minute, but we've seen this song before. Last time we were playing a Madrid team, we conceded in the 75th minute and we just could not get back into it. Pedro Goncalves and Eunice the Moose show some heart, show some desire, but not quite as much as Dejan Kulevski and Pedri Nesta. Beautiful bit of play into Harvey.
And now Harvey Barnes. Oh, it's an equaliser. Harvey Barnes. Get it.
Harvey, the bargain bucket Barnes, the Harvard graduate himself, the Sabrina the teenage witch looking at bitch ass bitch, has finally scored another equaliser for the boys. Finally, that overused meme is actually relevant. Finally, the reason I signed in for 50 minutes. Oh my god, we need to concede again. Lads, I do not deal well with pressure. I'm literally going to kill myself if we lose this. Extra time against Madrid. Last time I played... Oh my god, Melier. Fucking hell. Last time I played a team in extra time, it did not go well. Harvey Barnes could have put us level. Oh my god. Please. Please. Yes.
Nope.
We come forward though with Pedri and Harvey Barnes driving forward late on. Great run from lad. Can he spin his man? No. No, he cannot. On to penalties. As you know, from 2 penalties, Real Madrid have yet to score against Ilian the Meslier himself. But looking at our penalty taker stats, it does not look promising. Pedro sneaks one past Courtois onto Eden Hazard, a great penalty taker. When you have to bag it both on facing you down, that the Alfa Romeo presence can be intimidating. You can't blame him. Daniel the Super Saiyan sent his man the wrong way. A beautiful penalty through the middle. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, blood clot, that was awful. Somehow hits over the crossbar and makes it bounce back to him. Not quite sure how he managed it. But a cheeky little dink from Harvey Barnes puts us 1 penalty away from not only saving 5 in a row, but winning this shootout. And you'll never guess what fucking happened. No, genuinely, please find a better penalty saver on the world than me. Please find a better penalty saver in career mode than me. I am so far in these bloody computers' heads, I'm literally reading them a bedtime story 10 years in the future. They're literally still children to me. I'm reading their bedtime story every night. I wrote their autobiography before they were even born. I'm so far in these fools' heads. David Alaba, get red, you little... I was swearing more, even though I've sweared multiple times since.
Quack is on the rumors that you jumped into the crowd and attacked a female bystander for saying she wanted to have Melly as children? You have been quoted as saying back off, but that's my manly man.
I mean... I don't see what the question is here. Am I being blamed for this? Would you not? Have you seen Ilian Meslier? The man is the epitome of an alpha male. Of course. Of course she should have backed off. I brought that man here. He's loyal to me. He's my man. I can't have any thoughts fucking trying to take my man from me. No. Ilian is mine. Stay away. Stay clear. I see that header. I say you'd smang too. No. I'm going to murder you for that. Goodbye. Final game of the episode, but not the final twist, boys and girls. As I promised, there is one more signing in the episode. And as you all know, he hasn't appeared yet. So he is going to show up. And if he's showing up in a game, you know it's going to be doing something very, very big indeed. Valencia coming up against a team I'm not quite sure. I believe it's Villarreal. Oh, I'm so smart. It's not like I just edited all this down and it should remember anyway. I definitely shouldn't be so proud for remembering a basic thing about the video I am making. Derek Ray and Lee Dixon, your typical Spanish commentators. Valencia, the greatest dynasty in Spanish football history. We've been stung by one ex-captain and we've just been stung by another. Jose makes everyone Gaia betrayed us for the old bastards. Daniel Parejo not just scores against us but celebrates like we're a little kid in the playground and he made it to the cookie line before they all ran out. And we're sat there crying. Eating our banana.
You're a fucking
yeah, to be fair, I probably should shut up. Yeah. Okay, that's enough Edda Quackers. That seems unnecessary. Can this song just... Thank you. Ludovic Ajorque comes up clutch once again. It's Diego Casas now, starting the right wing this episode. Into Big Ludovic. Beautiful ball into Coop, who finds Dejan. What can you say about Quackers teams other than they have heart, steel, big dick energy, alpha male presence, Chad mentalities, big penises, and everything else that sounds positive? But Eunice, the moose, unleashes! I'll be back in a second. No, not those tissues, the soft one. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm back now. 3-1 from 1-0 down, and Daniel Pereiro has to be thinking, why did I join these shit bastards? Sergio Asenjo, I believe, in goal with no shot. 3-1 now, and soon to be 4 as the big man, Robin the Goose himself, makes it 4-1. But boys and girls, I've got one question for you. One simple question. Why would you enter a woman when you could enter the Waman? Silas Wamanatunga, the man whose name I'm never going to be able to pronounce properly. Welcome to Valencia. Yes, boys and girls, Quackers TV is desperately trying to get into a meme of a much funnier YouTuber and a much better YouTuber than himself. All I know is, find me a goal like that one day, bitches. Silas Wamanatunga makes the keeper his little prison bitch, makes him his prison wife, holds out the white pocket, and he grabs hold of it. What can you say but welcome to the greatest team in football history? Some would say I don't need a right winger. I would say to suck out.
This woman signing is entirely you desperately trying to piggyback off a meme created by a much funnier YouTuber, right?
Yep. As the transfer window winds down, as the clock gets rolling, we aren't going to accept any results because we're not bellends. Boys and girls, it's been real. Genuinely, it's been a bit mental. It's a good thing I have a therapist. Boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. It's genuinely been a pleasure. Hope you have a good one. As you can see, quarterfinals coming up next episode. It should be Sunday. But Quackers is out. Quackers is leaving you. Have a good one.